Mallorca shocks Real Madrid with a 2-1 victory. The stage is set. April 4, 2026, witnessed a dramatic turn of events as RCD Mallorca stunned Real Madrid with a 2-1 victory at the Iberostar Stadium. The match, which was expected to be another routine win for Los Blancos, turned out to be a shocker for the Spanish giants. Mallorca, playing with grit, determination, and tactical brilliance, overturned the odds and delivered a performance that would go down in history. Coming into the match, Real Madrid was flying high, fresh off an important win against a high-profile opponent in their previous league fixture. However, the team, led by manager Carlo Ancelotti, faced a stern test against Mallorca, who had been steadily improving under their manager, Javier Aguirre. Real Madrid's lineup looked formidable, with stars like Jude Bellingham, Vinicius Jr., and the ever-reliable Thibaut Courtois. Mallorca, on the other hand, was determined to upset the apple cart. First half, early momentum shifts. The first half started with Real Madrid asserting their dominance, as expected. The opening 15 minutes saw Los Blancos controlling possession, with Bellingham pulling the strings in midfield and Vinicius Jr. testing the Mallorca defense with his pace and trickery. The visitors looked comfortable and seemed poised to break the deadlock early. However, Mallorca was not to be underestimated. They played with intensity, pressing high and challenging Real Madrid's defensive lines. In the 22nd minute, Mallorca's first major opportunity came when Vedat Muriki's header from a corner was well saved by Courtois. This moment was a wake-up call for Real Madrid, signaling that their opponents had the desire to challenge them at every turn. Mallorca's first goal came out of nowhere and caught Real Madrid off guard. In the 34th minute, a brilliant counter-attacking move saw Antonio Sanchez collect a loose ball in midfield. With a quick, incisive pass to Muriqi, the striker made a well-timed run behind the defense, receiving the ball just outside the box. As the defenders scrambled to recover, Muriqi calmly slotted the ball past Courtois, giving Mallorca a 1-0 lead. The stadium erupted as the Mallorca players celebrated, with Real Madrid left reeling from the sudden blow. The remainder of the first half saw Mallorca hold on to their lead, defending with determination while managing to thwart any Real Madrid attempts to equalize. Vinicius Jr. came close with a shot just wide of the post, but Mallorca's defense stood firm, led by the solid presence of Antonio Relo and the experienced João Felix, who had been deployed deeper to assist in the defensive phase. The second half, Real Madrid's response and Mallorca's resilience. The second half began with Ancelotti making adjustments, introducing Marco Asensio and Toni Kroos to add more creativity and experience to the midfield. Real Madrid's response was immediate, with Asensio forcing a great save from Mallorca goalkeeper Predrag Rajkovic in the 50th minute. But despite the attacking pressure, Real Madrid struggled to break down the resilient Mallorca defense. In the 60th minute, a moment of brilliance from Mallorca's Javier Aguirre changed the dynamics of the game. After a brief stoppage, Aguirre made a tactical shift, pushing more bodies forward to support their counterattacks. His decision paid off in the 66th minute, when Mallorca doubled their lead. A well-executed set-piece found Muriqi once again, who flicked the ball onto the path of Fernandinho. The young forward's composure in front of goal was remarkable, as he calmly finished past Courtois, making it 2-0. The Mallorca players, now with their tails up, celebrated in front of their ecstatic home crowd. At this point, Real Madrid was on the ropes, and the urgency to score increased. The visitors began to throw everything at Mallorca, with Bellingham and Kroos orchestrating attacks from the middle. Mallorca had their backs against the wall, but the home side showed remarkable resilience and determination to hold off the onslaught. Real Madrid pull one back, a glimmer of hope. With time running out, Real Madrid finally managed to pull one back in the 81st minute. A stunning cross from the left wing by Ferland Mendy found Jude Bellingham at the edge of the box. The English midfielder controlled the ball with ease before striking a beautiful shot that flew past Rajkovic into the top corner. It was a goal worthy of the quality Real Madrid is known for, and for a moment, it looked as though the tide was turning. The goal gave Real Madrid a renewed sense of hope, and for the final 10 minutes, they pushed hard for an equalizer. Vinicius Jr. was relentless, taking on defenders and forcing Rajkovic into action once again, but Mallorca's goalkeeper showed why he is one of the most underrated in La Liga, making crucial saves. In the dying minutes of the match, Real Madrid's frustration grew as Mallorca continued to defend with poise and discipline. Mallorca holds firm. As the final whistle blew, the players and fans of Mallorca celebrated one of the biggest victories in the club's history. Their 2-1 win over Real Madrid was a testament to their hard work, tactical discipline, and refusal to be intimidated by the might of Los Blancos. For Real Madrid, it was a night of disappointment, as they failed to capitalize on their chances and ultimately paid the price for their defensive lapses. Mallorca's victory not only sent shockwaves through La Liga but also served as a reminder that in football, no team can ever be underestimated. The win pushed Mallorca further away from the relegation zone and solidified their position in the middle of the table. On the other hand, Real Madrid's defeat raised questions about their ability to perform consistently in tight matches, especially against teams that are willing to fight for every ball. A defining moment for both teams. For Mallorca, this victory was more than just 3 points. It was a statement of intent and a testament to the club's growth under Aguirre. The team showcased tactical discipline, and despite Real Madrid's star-studded lineup, they held their ground and emerged victorious. On the flip side, Real Madrid's defeat exposed some vulnerabilities in their defense and raised concerns about their ability to deliver under pressure. As the season enters its final stretch, both teams will reflect on this match. Mallorca will look to build on the success and continue their climb in the standings, while Real Madrid will need to regroup quickly if they are to maintain their challenge for the La Liga title.
Has he started the escape act for Real Madrid? Well, two of the players that Arbeloa has not been convinced by, Militao and Trent Alexander-Arnold combine.
كرة خطيرة موريكي